Hello. The game is currently updating. I forgot to do that earlier. Oh well. Can't actually tell if you can hear the music. I have no idea. I'll leave it there. There we go. Come on already. There we go. Alright. Play. To protect yourself. Here we go. You working? Why is it still trying to do? Just pause. There we go. Just as well it's in bed. Oops. That is a curse section. That's not what I wanted. I wanted that one. Aren't you meant to be curses? Come on. What was this? Maths. Okay. Anyway. Beasts. Bestiology. That's it. No, no. No, no. Fuck's sake. Job inequality artifacts. Beastification. Nope. Okay. Oh, okay, this is the train something which I'd already forgotten the name of. Go. Diary. Management. Ooh, where was management? It's up. That one stays on for a while. Okay. One. Oh, there's a key right there. That makes a lot of sense. To librarian. Listen to me, we have a situation very unexpected. Very messy situation in the Grand Library. It's total chaos and you know who's behind it. Fairy. Nasty fairy, mischievous fairy. It's turned out magnificent library disaster. I've read all one like this already. I had a solution to see a problem and I solve it like nobody else can do. So for this emergency only, I am giving immediate and unconditional permission to jump within the Grand Library. Only jumping is forbidden. We have rules, we have tastes. But the rules are changing because I say so. This executive order is for the librarian. You need to jump high, you need to move big. And you need to fix this chaos immediately. So forget jumping, jump like a winner. Save this library and we're gonna do it now. Fair enough. I am probably a bit too slow. That's history. Where's history? It's on the side. History to in, which is all the way at the back. I will be doing this again to see if I can do it without any magic or how fast I can do it. So it'll be 2 more run-throughs, I think. Management. New maths. Management was this one. Yes. No. That's why I'm trying to remember where all the things are. Interesting. No. Monsters. This one. Go, not quite. It's two more to do for you. Necromancy, I don't know. History. It's two in. Useless magic. Psychology. That was up here somewhere. Labor studies. Management. Maths. Machine. Damn. Out. Economics. Mind reading. Yeah, psychology. Right. I do also want them all color coded, but I don't think. Alchemy. I don't think I finished alchemy, did I? It's only 5. Hello! Hello, hello. That sounded very babyish. Sweet. Sure. Necromancy, mind reading. Dungeons. I need to find the rest of that's art, so I'll do that one. I have news, yes. Hopefully, good news. Warrior, that was the opposite of archery. Okay. It's one of the keys that I'm missing, so unless it's like... I don't know. Oh well. A lot of necromancy. So... Alright, I guess we're gonna do necromancy, which is gonna be right there. Oops. Army of the Dead will also be Mancy, I assume. That's more. Smoke them. That's law. I assume this is also. Yeah. Legal. Ooh. Alright. Prophecy. My third car next to my bike. Well, I mean, whatever floats your boat, I'd love to be able to do that. That's 2, 6, 9, 4, 1, 3, 7. Right. What was that? Management. That's maths. Management's. A lot of it's blue. 5. It's gonna be maths. I need to sell the station wagon fast. Yeah. Everyday magic. That was this one. Transcendental? This one? None. None. Okay. Music. Okay, fair enough. My first non-Yamaha Toyota. Hell yeah. Visual imitation. Would that be illusionary? Not quite. Oh, come on. That's 6. First Honda. I want to see if it. Yes, please. You've got me very curious. Would that be necromancy as well? Yes, it is. And then you are summoning that. Alright. Looks very, let's look at. I kinda think of the word. Smooth? It doesn't quite make sense, but top is very rounded. Hello, yeah, that would be. Strange technology from another world. The ultimate language? That's hilarious. There's 5 of you. Mystery. Art. It's maths. It's also maths. Psychology. Why not? What do I have first? I have art. I have 4. Psychology, which is... It's economics. Psychology was the other side, wasn't it? That's maths. Nope. Where am I going? Hybrid manual. Oh, yeah, okay. Hybrid manual, alright. 6 speed, yeah. It'll be maths. That sounds interesting. I think from what I've heard of hybrids, alchemy. It's strange, at least for the... What does she have? She has a Prius, I think. And it's very strange because the engine revs, but you're not really going anywhere. Or, like, you're not going as, faster than the engine is revving, or whatever. 30 foot-pounds of torque down there. Okay, so it's that way around. That sounds very interesting. I'd be very curious to drive it. I forgot we'll do that one. I don't really know where this one goes. Oh, but dear. Oh, it's every day. Okay. It's a 3. So, hello. No. Really different from other hybrids. Yeah, it sounds like it. These things busted. It's always something. Curse. It's always something. But hey, that's the fun of it. As a world. Whee. Select. Couple minor things on it, yeah. Mystery. It's music. What a prophecy would be. History. History. Okay. They're not the same kind of history. History was up there. Driver side Passenger window switch physical stack. Oh yeah. What were you up to? I'm opened it up and it's fixed now. It's cutting the window wash fluid line. Oh yeah. And get a Honda white paint can. Yeah, fair enough. It's mystery. Mystery. That's curse? Management, okay. Where was... Okay, what was happening? Management. And I'll change price point from... That's a pretty good drop. Curses. Mystery. Whee! Well done. Great, I assume that's necromancy as well. Which is that one. Yes. 5, 1, 8, 6, 2, 3, 6. Right. Career opportunity. What's that? I don't actually know. It's not law, is it? It's maths. Work culture. Job inequality. First time I got to see someone with a flashlight under the car and turning the wheel over. Yep. I mean, fair enough. You're up there. What are you? Oh, you're art. Okay, fair enough. 3, 1, 9, 7, 6. I have 3 points. Whoops. Saturday they were like, so what would you say is a good price? And I lowballed and they came back before. Cheap to getting them paid. That was 2 weeks import plates and transition. Nice! Nice, nice. Economics. Transfiguration. Alchemy, 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 alchemy. I'm gonna finish this alchemy section for a while. And I know because I did a 12-year history check and they ordered in at 5k. Hell yeah. Trains. Something. System. Yes. No. Getting 9, thank you. No. 13. Mechanic. Exactly. Euro economics. Euro 3. Okay. Holy shit, are we having an earthquake? Holy shit, we are. Fuck, this is terrifying. Okay, that was a little scary. I have not felt an earthquake in so fucking long. Yeah, I'm okay. My heart was fucking going now because I was shit scared. We're gonna have something like, I think it was like 2011, where the town I was born in had like a actual like earth-shattering one, and the whole city went into ruin, almost. So I'm alright. I'll calm down in a second. um. Yeah, it was a 6.3 magnitude down the south. The other end, pretty much where I was, but completely parallel to the other end of the island, so I could probably tell you how long of a drive that would be. Milford Sound. Right, where are we? Maps. My hands are shaking. This is... It wasn't even that bad. Fuck me. Milford Sound. It is about a 5-hour drive from where I am, but that's kind of cutting down a wee bit because there's a big lake in the way. But yeah, it's about 400 k's away. Oof. So it was pretty strong. It was a wee bit deep though, so I didn't really do much. There's not many people out that way, so that's really frazzled me. What am I doing? I was trying to figure out what these economics was. Yeah, okay. So where do you go? It's a fucking light. Come on. And earthquakes with islands aren't exactly the best combination, but there we go. I get adrenaline rushes way too quickly. I need to stop my shaking. Alright, zombies. I assume this is going to be... Yes. Other side. Okay. I don't think we'll get any aftershocks from that one, but... Alright. Tiana get it. When was that? Where's the one in Tiana? No, that is technically Tiana actually, because Milford is in... Yep. Don't worry. Oh, Adventurers Party Death Note. I don't think these would be curses, but you never know. Yeah, they have the same style. Music. Three, 1, 2. Transfiguration would be... Come on. It's summoning this one. What was Christchurch? Christchurch. It's a good question. Christchurch earthquake. 2011. Really? How deep was it? Oh, that would make sense. So the one that happened in Christchurch in 2011 was a 6 point, fuck. They changed it. 5.4. What was it? A 6.3? 5.4? 6.3, okay. So that was a 6.32. But that one was 5Ks deep. So not very deep at all. This one was 53Ks. So yeah, Christchurch had a fucking awful time. That makes a lot more sense. So it wasn't strong, it was just incredibly shallow. 5Ks under the ground. I'm not really paying much attention to what I'm doing here. Neither. I had flashes of what would happen. That happened here. Oof. What was I? Right. How long have I been streaming? 6 minutes, okay. Oh, come on. Okay, you don't belong there. Where do you belong? Okay. Okay, we'll do enchanting and that, and that. We'll just do more. And we'll pick them up. Ah, fuck, this jump's annoying, actually. Enchantment over there. Oh. I can't tell if I'm shaking my disc or not. I can't tell. I'm... I might have to stop and take a break. And just relax. This is meant to be relaxing, but... I just need to pick up books. Maybe, yeah. Or just sort books, yeah. I'll keep trying, because that's, you know, only ever sort book. Come on. Yeah, well. Magic ring. I'll be fine. Wait. What's something? I love how the books are just floating. Magical crafting. That's what you buy. That's 4, 5, 10. Oh, yeah. I actually really regret selling that. I didn't actually sell it, I traded it. Because I was getting super frustrated with the roof. Which, like I said, I really regret doing now. I traded it for a Caldina with really shit brakes. I actually nearly hit, it was a Lamborghini or a Ferrari that was coming down the road, and I was pushing the brakes as I, you know, memory push brakes, and it just kept going, and it was like, okay. Yep. I think it'll be a dream thing that I'll pick up again, because I loved the idea of it, and I wish I could have kept it, but I was also not taking care of it like I should have been. I needed to grow up a bit before I actually could take care of shit properly. I think that's only come along because of my bike. Take care of my bike since I've had it, and now I've actually started to take care of my cars properly. Which, yeah. But yes, I traded it for a Caldina from 99, I think. Yeah, I mean... That, and there was actually a wee bit of history to it, because it was the first brand, first hardtop to be produced that way. So I know the Miatas did, but they were not really hard tops. A what? I don't know. Oh, 99 Toyota Caldina wagon. Yeah, with really shit brakes. And they couldn't actually be fixed, that's just how those brakes were. Wasn't a very special colour at any rate, but it did the job. Which I then traded that for a... Yeah. I don't know what year it was. No, wait, sorry. 94 Caldina, and it was a 99 Falcon that I traded it for. Both wagons. The Caldina, I didn't want anymore, and I wanted a manual back. So I traded it for a Falcon wagon that had rust in the boot, because I didn't see the rust at the time because we couldn't open the boot. But I was like, anything's better than this Caldina at the moment. And I'd get more money for the Falcon. So, did that. My granddad found that he loved the Falcon wagon. So he bought it off me. Which, after we found out it had the rust in the back, it couldn't be... well, it could be fixed, but we didn't have the money or resources to do that. Yeah. So, we sold it for $1,000 of New Zealand money, which was pretty good at the time, actually. Why are you in that? Okay. Which hasn't really done anything. The 1,000 hasn't really gone into anything aside from bills. So I borrowed money off my sister. To go and buy a Gallant. From 01. And I actually really enjoy it. It's a 2.5 litre manual. So not the 3, but it's technically more uncommon. Yeah. And after I learned about their rallying history, I was like, ooh. That's cool. What else? What else? Yeah, so back to the Peugeot, I'm still gutted about trading it because it would be such a cool car to have still. I know it was small but for a convertible it was still quite unusual. It was a 2 litre. It was a manual. It held a lot of fuel, actually. Surprisingly. I could do like 600 k's on a tank. And the electric car have made hybrid with 6-speed manual, which is also such a fun fact. Yeah. And every time I see one on the road, I'm like, yeah. I miss it. And then I was thinking about is it the 306? There's a 306, which is a newer model of it. Or a like, a more luxury model, I suppose, is what you'd think. And it's a bit bigger. Car, like, size-wise. Don't know about the engine. I'd probably say it looks better than the 206, because the 206 looks a bit funky. Which I loved because people hated. So if I ever get the chance to own one again, I definitely will. And preferably not a 1.6 version of it. Because there was 1.6 and there was the 2. And 2 is what I ended with. Rather. It was a Ford Puma, but it was a cheap, nippy planted car, just fast, quick. And if I see one driving around, yeah. Ford Puma, yeah? I don't know. Come on. Alright, I need to find where you went. Up there. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I don't think I see any, really. Unless you're thinking of new ones, but... yeah. It's 2 and 1. There was a car that I was looking at before I got the Caldina. Oh, go away. It was a Nissan Sunny, I think. 18 years later, they revived the Puma from... Yeah, subcompact SUV. Yeah, that's right, they made a new one. Which I wouldn't say looks... Nah. I'll say modern cars don't really look good anyway, but... yeah. They don't, yeah. I'm like, I can't really lie, can I? Not that I try to. But yeah. I'd probably say my new one's phase, but it's also been discontinued. Yeah, that's not what I would call new though. Because 10 years is, well, it's still 2016. It's about the age where I would start trying to not look at cars from that, if that makes sense. Anything before 2010, I think, is probably what I'd look at, depending on the brand and how techy it is. 22 years you knew within the car I drove before the weekend. Yeah. Dungeon. Fair enough. I will say, probably also part of, oh yeah. Part of my Peugeot bias will be because my dad was working on it with me. When I had the money to do shit, or we just MacGyvered shit. And, so yeah, him helping me with that car, and since him passing has very strangely given me odd inklings to do things and hold on to strange things. 14 years old. Jeez. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah. I struggle with very bright coloured dashes. Because my Galant, I don't know if I have a photo of it. Let's see if I can find it. Is probably about as light. I have a car. That's not mine. That's Instagram. There it is. About probably flashy. In sport it goes red. I love that. Where's Discord? Discord. More apps. Discord. There we go. Is that mine or is that the... Nope, that's the Peugeot still. Whoops. Why do I still have that? Never mind. I will ignore that one. Fuck. Where the hell did... Have I not taken a photo of that dash? What? Camera. Don't tell me I haven't taken a photo of the dash yet. Oh, that's gonna be so annoying. Change brightness? Yeah. That's not my car. Why do I have the Peugeot so early in my pictures? Oh wait, no, that's because I changed cars. Changed phones, rather. God damn it. Oh, why? I suppose you could just search Galant dashboard and you'd find it, but... that's really annoying. Could have sworn I had one. I have part of one. I suppose that'll do. But yeah, mine can change brightness as well. And I like it, but it can be a little too bright sometimes when I'm driving at nighttime. I don't like a lot of tech in cars, depending on the tech. Like reversing camera, I couldn't give a fuck about. Don't know about cruise control. I don't think I'd mind it, but automatic lights and wipers the Peugeot had, so I'm fine with them. It's all the stupid dash tech, I would say. The stuff that takes away from actual driving. Like the way the modern automatics have their knobs. That kind of stupid shit. Old-timer dash, yeah. I much prefer seeing the stuff. Stations one not too bad. The yellow is interesting. That is the other thing, is the K counts. I prefer the simple ones. More orange, yeah. My Peugeot had a separate screen that would display the fuel calculation per Ks, whatever, and the service Ks, I think. But then on the dash it would have the actual K counts and the different trips. So that I don't mind. I'm very particular, if you can't tell. I didn't do that. So many damn floating books. So that one... This car does that one dash. You can cycle through like days of full service and just hold reset, no dealing. Uh-huh. Yeah. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Inside this. What else? I mean, I don't know if it still beats my first car. Yeah, saying that, the Peugeot wasn't actually my first car. It was just the first car that I had actually attached myself to. That doesn't really make much sense. Because my first one was actually a Honda Accord from, like, 98, I think. Yeah. So, yeah, I know. And I very, very stupidly, on my learner license, went out, partly because I was mad at Suffy, actually, at the time. And went out and did my newspaper job in the morning by myself. And backed it into a pole. Yeah. I know. And I didn't realize at the time because I do nothing about cars. And now looking back on it, I'm like, fuck, I was a dumbass kid. I was like, what age was I? I must have been 6. Yeah. Yep. I probably showed it to you then. Because, yeah, I managed to hit the rear end so well that the boot lid itself was fine. But the corner of, like, the whole chassis and the lights, all of that was just bent and crumpled, and... oh, I'm still mad at my younger self, but hey, it's life, I suppose. Gotta learn. Yep. After that, I had a red Mondeo from '02, which I didn't mind as much, actually. It was a wee bit meh, because it's a Ford. Yeah, I know. It's been since, like, 2020. Probably even earlier than that. Thinking of, I want to say Satan. What was I? Yeah. So, yeah, the Mondeo was alright. And then some douche doing Uber Eats, like, delivering food to people, wasn't looking and was looking at a map instead and just whacked the driver's, side, like, fender front wheel. And so all the suspension was bent, the wheel was fucked. So it got written off. I feel like there was one I had in between, but I don't think I did. It's Honda the Mondeo. I feel like there was a third one, but I cannot remember. Oops. No, I want that. Thank you. You know, but that was like... yeah, must have been. Because... no. After the Mondeo, I got the Peugeot, so unless there's one between... that was that. So all the cars I've had that someone else has bought for me have been written off, which is not a great sign for this glad. All the others were trades. What are you? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Thanks. uh, um, I don't think this Gallant has a whole lot of life left in it because of the high KOs that it's got currently. And the engine was a bit fucked. There was a little bit of rust in the rocker covers when I changed the gaskets for them recently. So it probably has only maybe a year or two left in it. It's at 242, nearly 243,000 kilometers. Which I know Mitsubishis are kinda, they go for a while, kinda like Toyotas do, but they're still, yeah. It's definitely been thrashed in its life, which is, I wouldn't say, maybe not thrashed, but not very well taken care of. And where I bought it was in inland, so it was dusty. I mean, I'd like to think I could take care of it well enough for it to last. Service records, funnily enough, I have the service manual, owner's manual, sorry, and pretty much all the previous WAFs since it was manufactured, almost. I feel like the last guy didn't keep them. And the only thing that I've seen the WAFs fail on, or something that comes up regularly with the past 3 or 4, was a shock. I can't remember which side. Weeping and shot. And funnily enough, the last WAF I had didn't say anything about it being weeping, even though the one previously said it was. So I don't know how much I believe it. However, it doesn't have any issues right now, aside from leaking coolant. So, there's a couple of, like, door lights and shit that aren't working. But those are bulbs that I could hopefully find. It's got the fake wooden trim as well. Which I found, actually, I like a lot. Some people don't. Yeah. It's had a dog in it as well, so it's not exactly the... Yes, 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 I know. I think it's a pressure issue though, because it doesn't seem to leak much when it's not full. That doesn't really make much sense, but whenever I fill it up, yeah. Whenever I fill the coolant, overflow, there's usually a big puddle from after it's been sitting. Yeah. No, you never can. I don't know if that was actually... Yes. I had lost my train of thought. That's fine. I'm just thinking, as long as I can take care of it, it should last for a while. at least till I'm out of study and can get a job. A good-ish job, hopefully. Because, yeah, there's a couple of dings on the outside as well that I'd love to, like, replace the panels for. The front end... Actually, that was something my brother said. The front end's had a whack. So... there's evidence of... like, the hood is a bit kinked. One of the headlights housing has been cracked. The front grille is kind of holding on for dear life. Not really. Some of the clips are broken, but not much. Not many, rather. It's just a car full of character. Whoops. Fuck. To be fair, if I never, like, clean it, I don't have to worry about it getting too dirty. Because, knowing me, I will be anal about having a clean car if it's clean. Yep. Fire. Heh. Oh. How much oil do you regularly use in an oil change? Oh, am I dumb? Yep. It depends how much it takes. Because for the Gallant... I could find my little list. The Gallant oil type, oil capacity is 4.3 litres. The fuel tank 64? Jesus. No wonder it filled up to 50 the other day. I was like, eh? I was very confused. I mean, I assume an oil change is just a full change. Carl 3.6. 0W? I don't think I've ever seen that. I can never remember which way round the numbers are either, which is annoying. One's like the viscosity of it, the other is the weather? Maybe, or am I pulling it out of my ass? Probably. 62 for 4 liters. Oof. I did know the conversion a second ago. What was 0 to... Oh, Jesus. It'd be $112 for me. That's my oil. Mine's... depending on which one you want. Also depends where you're getting it from. Yeah, so that would be 36 from mine, and that's for 4 liters. I don't know if that's the right one, but it's, yeah, similar enough. So that's 37, and then divide that by 2, so 15, 16, 19 euros for 4 liters. Yeah. Alrighty. That's a big difference. Come on. Yeah, this way. Whee! It's gonna change today, but my old catch back to somewhere else. Ah. Fair enough. This is actually the first car that I've ever gone to a service. Gone in with a service. Partly because I didn't know the last time it was serviced. And I think I need to change the timing and power steering belt. It's a belt. As power steering is squeaky, and I don't know how old the timing one is. And I was told you can't check it by looking at it or feeling it, so... Which, I don't know, you can kind of tell belts when they're brittle, I suppose. Now fuck you, lad. Ooh, fancy. Fancy, fancy. Come on. 1.5 hours. Okay. I assume chains are better maintenance-wise. Yeah. Fair enough. No. What was this last key? I don't have it already, do I? I don't think so. I have no idea. So I've already checked on that. So it's in one of the pictures. No, okay, never mind. Yes, yes, yes. Just curious if I'm missing. Oh well. That's the last alchemy one. Woohoo! Well, it could be. Hmm. I'm thinking somewhere. Spark plugs we asked on my new car though, they're really annoyingly placed facing the firewall? Ew. Yeah, I could see. Not just on top like every car I've ever owned, yeah. I put better spark plugs in the Galant when I did the rocker covers because it was just easy since it's V6 and the V is facing, yeah. The back. Oh, it's sideways, I suppose. There's a lot of things I did actually just to... because I was in that... taking the airplane off. I didn't want to have to do it again. For a bit. And it was cheaper than taking it to a garage, so... I figured, why not? I'm now doing a oil change probably this weekend, then get the AC fixed, get swivel tools, and then do spark plugs. Sounds like a plan. you say what engine it had? No, just a hybrid. Okay, so it's only got... I assume since it's a hybrid, it's only a small engine, so you've only got maybe 4 spark plugs to do? I could be wrong. Added sea canning makes a cold air intake for it. Ooh. Yeah. That makes sense. I want to find this other key, but I'm very, blind. There it is. I'm on the wrong side. Yes, I am. Of course I am. So you can't get that one until you've got the jump. Increases your max. Oh, look, carry by 2. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, there. Yeah. I think we will get this done, which is good. And then I've got 2 more run-throughs to do because I want to do 2 other things. Since I know where all the keys are now. It's either do it as quickly as I can or do it without the magic. And there's a wreck nearby. Uh-oh. Another Remus exhaust. Alright. I don't know that brand of exhausts, but by that sounds good. That was the wrong one, but no, no. No, it's not a double jump, it's just a single jump. Three. Damn it. Not 5. Then everything I own is a loudspeaker. That is fair. This is like this is the first car that I've actually kind of had the urge to make loud. Because it's quiet, but it definitely could be louder if I take a muffler off. Some intake noise under acceleration. Hell yeah. Yeah. I probably should have picked up that book as well. Oh well. How many of these can I hold? Not quite all of them, but good enough. Yeah. Alright, there's one more book somewhere. Install the lights, well, the lights are good, so it might be up here somewhere. Oh, yes, it's floating right over there. I will just double check all the lights actually, because yes. Yes. Been running rumors for years. Fair enough. I don't know how strict your car modification laws are, but here is a bit strict, so I have to be careful. Woohoo! 5.5 hours, Jesus. Yay. Very good person. Fucking flashbanged. Listen to everybody who's talking about how we handled the situation at the library. It's a huge story, a total success. It's because I made some very smart moves, sure. Probably the smartest moves in the history of this university. Everything went perfectly because of my amazing leadership. I told you exactly what to do, and as always, I was proven right. I only settle for the best. Everybody knows that. Of course. I've looked at the shelves thoroughly. Organised everything, and honestly, it's a beautiful job. The books are in perfect order, exactly where they belong. I'm going to give you the credit you deserve for that. The fact that you were able to maximize your potential under my direction is a wonderful thing for you in this library. You did a great job, truly spectacular. Hello? Hello, thank you for following. Jasmine. But I need you to understand one thing. The reason this library shines so brightly is that our hard work is producing results at the highest possible level. The standard I set, of course. Your talent finally found its true form because of the foundation of my guidance. I have no time to lose restrictions. Looser, yeah. Had a cold ear intake and I missed 20 exit exhaust. That's quite bad. Nice. That's cool. Yes. A little slow at times because of my precise instructions. Everything ultimately came together in this perfect way. You are the librarian I personally chose. The fact that you did the job perfectly is proof of how well this environment I've built actually functions. But where we are heading is even higher. Next time, keep that accuracy, but surprise me with lightning speed. I expect even more from you as we take our reputation to even greater heights. Fair enough. That's nearly 2 hours. That's special stage. I think I did see a glimpse of this actually. Magic. I wonder if it's gonna color organize them. No, it doesn't. Oh, it's laggy though. I will go and sit back down here. and just watch. I'd love to be able to do this shit in real life, but yeah. Maybe not organize books, but oh, I could do that with my Lego collection. That'd be so cool. Do you know the fort that I showed you the other day? I was naughty and bought them. Yeah. Yep. I'd assume this is like scripted, so all the books would go into the exact same place if I did it again. I don't know, that's curious. I'd love to see the code behind this. It's more advanced, I think, than the 3 games I made last semester, but it's probably just animation rather than code. I mean, animation is code, though, so yeah. Yeah, this is nice. I'm actually just gonna see if there's any damage reported from it. Oh, they're saying it's a 6.6 now. Like the quake might have been felt in all these different areas and doesn't even list my town. My city. It's hilarious. Tsunami activity expected, yeah. From the west coast of the South Island, from Milford to that point, being told to evacuate, yeah, I'm not surprised. Damaging tsunami possible. Yeah. Okay, they're not very good with the fucking magnitude shit. Initially measuring at 6.3. Something else just said 6.6, and now it's saying it's later revised to 5.9. What the fuck was it? Like... I don't get it. I also need to take my pills. I had forgotten. Around 6 years quake. Pretty much. Hello, kitty. My cat didn't know what to do. I don't think she's ever actually felt one. She recently figured it out that she's about 5.5 years old, so... Chilling. Probably about my age, really, in cat years. Maybe a little older. Hello. Okay, bye. I suppose. Bye. Yeah. I don't actually think I took my hydration that knocked. Thingy. I'll do that one. Stop. This might get me to the 2-hour mark, actually. Or might not. Close enough. What month is that now? It's 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 and 8. 4 years and 8 months. Well, if you count the 6 months break. 4 years and 2 months. I don't think I have stream alerts for... I don't know if... for the hydrate stuff. I don't know if I need to, but... It's very satisfying. The trails on them is quite nice. I don't know if clipping them through the wall is a good idea. Gonna give me anything different. Okay, time special stages. Yeah, fair enough. That was only 9 minutes. Alright. Extra mode. Ooh. That would be cool. 9 out of 12. Randomly on the shelves, but left for library without completing a single row. Oh my god. Oh, that would be hilarious. Within 3 hours. And without using major magic. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to do, those two. Is get it faster and get it without magic. But without? Oh, I hadn't even thought of that. That is... Actually, can I do that right now? So all I need to do is just grab one. No, maybe not. I don't know if it counts as a continuation or a new. Okay. This will be interesting. Oops. What are you doing, cat? You're gonna fall down. This probably won't count, but that'll still be funny. Okay. Oh, wow, she hasn't fallen off. Fucking. Just as well that these are even numbered because I didn't even think about the middle ones being the same. This is probably way too much work. Nope. There we go. I do like how all the books have a theme within themes. Da-da-da-da-da. I hope this counts, because they're keeping track of the rows, but not... Sorry, they're keeping track of the books, but not the rows. So... I'm getting dizzy going up and down, up and down, up and down. That's... Nope. Right. No rows or books. Okay, that doesn't look like it counted. Oh no, there it is. I have the best books, thousands of beautiful, high-quality books. People come from all over to see my collection. It's a magnificent sight. I had a vision to build the best library in the world, maybe the greatest ever. But I look at the shelves today and what do I see? A total disaster. The books are everywhere, no order, no system, just a complete and total mess. It's a disgrace. It's not. You were lazy, you were careless, and you were disrespectful to my best and most amazing gold standard organization. You had one job, put the books back. Just one job, and you failed. You're low energy, you're incompetent, and you've turned my beautiful library into a big mess of a warehouse. I don't hire people who make messes. I hire people who win. And you are a loser. I've decided to clean up this library and I'm starting with you. You're fired. Get out of my library. Ah. funny. Oh well, that's that done. So I will unlock those two at a different time. I'll have to use two different run-throughs. Well, it depends if I can memorize the layout for each type of book. Thank you. Right. Jesus. I really need to get a CPU cooler that is not stock. Oh well. Anywho. I think you're going through an ad. I don't know if you are, but if you are, I shall wait. Hello, girlie. Hey. Come on in. There you go. Good girl. High 3 shoulders 60. Nope. Yeah, that's alright. I'll put it at 90. Put you a 90 as well. I don't really know what the difference is between those two, but that's fine. Alrighty. That is me for tonight. And we get up early to get my car looked at. Boink, yes. Which is going in for a road waff in about a week or two. My car's got a vibration in it, and I don't like it. I hope it's just my wheels being imbalanced, but we'll see. Either that or they didn't tighten something down when they did the work on it a month ago. So, yes. Yeah, maybe. The tires looked fine though. Oh well, they'll have a look. And they'll tell me, if anything. I don't like this garage, but this will be the last time I think I handle with them. And I'll try and find another one. Because they treat me like a female. Anywho. This will be... yeah. I'll do all the work I can to it myself. But I don't think I could do it in a tie rod in time for a waff, so they just did it on the day. And I was like, fair enough. Brakes I can do. Yeah, timing belt. Yeah, most engine stuff and simple wheel stuff, I think. I mean, I probably could do it all, but that's a lot of time and effort, and I don't have a lift, so it'd be a hard thing to do. But, yeah. They're not exactly cheap, you can't buy them, off the shelf. So... gravel drive? Yeah. Fair enough. Yes, I need to check my car up and look for the leak, which they'll probably find anyway, but we'll see if they say anything. Right. Do I go to bed and do some Lego? Or do I play some Minecraft? I've got a few hours. Yeah. Well, I'll try and stream again tomorrow night. Be a bit later than this. I'd get home about an hour ago, so we'll see. Yes. Thank you all for watching, whoever showed up. Even if you didn't talk, that's okay. I'll catch y'all later. Working an hour. Fair enough. Good luck with that.